Welcome back to Everyday Nuggets. Today, we're going to unwrap the story behind one of America's most beloved and sugar-fueled traditions: trick-or-treating. It's a practice so embedded in our culture that it might surprise you to learn just how recent much of what we consider traditional Halloween actually is. So grab your favorite candy corn or chocolate bar as we journey through time to discover how children convincing strangers to give them sweets became a multi-billion-dollar phenomenon. What was once a simple night of neighborhood candy collection has transformed into one of America's most lucrative commercial holidays. The numbers are genuinely staggering. According to the National Retail Federation, Americans now spend approximately $3.9 billion annually just on Halloween candy, with total Halloween spending reaching a record $13.1 billion in 2025. That's not counting just the sweet treats that fuel this October tradition. This massive economic engine drives retail sales across costumes, decorations, and party supplies every autumn. To put this candy spending in perspective, Americans buy approximately 7.4 pounds of candy per person during the Halloween season, totaling nearly 600 million pounds nationally. The candy corn production alone is remarkable. Brax sells enough candy corn each year to circle the earth more than 4 times. This isn't just children enjoying a few pieces of candy. This is a massive economic engine that drives retail sales every autumn. The battle for Halloween candy supremacy is fierce and constantly evolving. Currently, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups reign supreme as America's most purchased and beloved Halloween candy. The perfect balance of chocolate and peanut butter has captured the nation's heart, with the brand representing approximately $509 million in annual Halloween-specific sales. Following closely behind are several contenders for the top spots. M&Ms consistently rank in the top 3 Halloween candies, with Mars producing over 400 million individual M&Ms daily to meet holiday demand. Snickers bars, which combine nougat, caramel, peanuts, and chocolate, also maintain their position as one of the most popular Halloween treats. Skittles have surged in popularity, becoming one of the most purchased Halloween candies with over 200 million packages sold during the Halloween season. Regional preferences create interesting candy maps across America. For instance, candy corn, that divisive triangular sugar bomb, is particularly popular in 20 states, including Oregon, Wyoming, and Tennessee. Meanwhile, other regional favorites emerge, such as saltwater taffy dominating in Washington state. At the same time, hot tamales are unexpectedly popular in Texas and Indiana. Not all Halloween candy is created equal, at least not in the eyes of trick-or-treaters. An unofficial but widely recognized candy hierarchy exists, determining which houses are considered the Halloween heroes and which might risk minor pranks or disappointment. At the top tier sit full-sized candy bars, the holy grail of Halloween treats. Houses offering these are remembered and sought out year after year. The middle tier consists of popular fun-sized chocolates and name-brand candies, your mini Snickers, Kit Kats, and Reese's Cups. The lower tier includes non-chocolate candies like Skittles, Starburst, and Jolly Ranchers. While still acceptable, they don't generate the same excitement as chocolate offerings. At the bottom, often considered the trick-or-treat equivalent of coal in a stocking, are healthy alternatives like raisins, pennies, toothbrushes, or homemade treats, which most parents discard anyway due to safety concerns. This hierarchy has remained surprisingly consistent over decades, with chocolate consistently outperforming other options. When surveyed, nearly 72% of children rank chocolate-based treats as their preferred Halloween candy, explaining why manufacturers produce special Halloween-themed packaging for these most desired items. The shift from homemade offerings to commercially produced candy represents one of the most significant transformations in trick-or-treating history. Early 20th century trick-or-treaters might have received homemade cookies, nuts, coins, or fruit. Today's Halloween bags are filled almost exclusively with factory-sealed candies, a change largely driven by safety concerns that emerged in the 1970s regarding tampered treats. This transition dramatically increased candy sales during the Halloween season, creating a market niche that candy companies eagerly filled. Manufacturers began developing Halloween-specific packaging and marketing campaigns, introducing fun-sized versions of popular candies perfectly portioned for trick-or-treating distribution. The seasonal candy industry has created its own economy of scale. Manufacturers produce Halloween-specific packaging months in advance, and retailers begin setting up Halloween candy displays as early as August. This extended selling season allows for massive production volumes, keeping prices relatively affordable despite the enormous quantities consumed. For candy manufacturers, Halloween planning begins well before pumpkins appear in stores. Production schedules for Halloween-specific products often start in late spring, with marketing campaigns launching in early September. The competition for Halloween candy dominance has intensified in recent decades, with major manufacturers like Hershey's, Mars, and Nestlé engaging in what industry insiders call the seasonal candy wars. These companies invest millions in Halloween-specific marketing, package designs, and limited edition offerings. 96% of households plan to purchase Halloween candy in 2025. The average American household spends between $25 to $35 on Halloween candy each year, depending on neighborhood size and expected trick-or-treater volume. In some neighborhoods, particularly those known as trick-or-treating hotspots, families report spending upwards of $50 to $100 to ensure they don't run out of treats for eager costumed visitors. Today's trick-or-treating experience reflects our contemporary commercial culture. What began as a ritualistic tradition to ward off spirits has transformed into a $3.9 billion candy industry centerpiece. Children still don costumes and go door to door, but the offerings they receive are now predominantly mass-produced, individually wrapped candies designed specifically for this holiday. This commercialization, while changing the nature of the tradition, has also helped preserve it. The commercial appeal of Halloween has ensured its continued popularity across generations, allowing the tradition of trick-or-treating to evolve while maintaining its central place in American cultural life. As we wrap up our exploration of trick-or-treating history, we're reminded that despite dramatic changes over centuries, the practice's essence remains. A community-centered celebration marking the transition to the darker half of the year, now sweetened by billions of individually wrapped treats. Thank you again for watching Everyday Nuggets. If you enjoyed this episode, please like this video and subscribe for more fascinating insights into what shapes our world. Stay curious!